Paging Aitken Robertson to courtroom number 2. The jury is back with a verdict. Members of the jury, how do you find the accused? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty on all accounts, Your Honor.
Welcome back to Legally Speaking on Aitken Robertson's YouTube channel. I'm your host, Melanie van Orde. I'm a licensed paralegal here at Aitken Robertson, and I'm here to help you navigate the complexities of legal issues. Today, I'm excited to be joined by a fellow licensed paralegal, Jamie Sanflieben, and we'll be discussing a common concern and a question that he gets asked a lot. What to do when you don't have a regular doctor and the Ministry of Transportation is requiring you to have medical forms processed. So stay tuned for some practical advice and insights to help you tackle this challenge. So Jamie, you hear this question so many times. How do clients address this problem?
You're right. I do hear it as a question, Melanie, and then sometimes I hear it as just a roadblock. They're saying I've got these forms. They say I need to take them to my doctor. I don't have a family doctor. I've been moved here or my family doctor retired or something, and I haven't had one ever since. Well, it doesn't have to be. The ministry is not saying that it has to be from your particular personal practitioner. There are other alternatives to having your family doctor fill it out. For example, a lot of these forms are submitted at first for the suspension of your license by emergency room doctor. You can actually reapproach the emergency room doctor that signed off on your suspension and say that if it's been 3 months time, 4 months time has passed, this was the result of my last visit to you, and now I've got these forms. Would you willing to, after an examination, would you be willing to fill them out? Some clients of mine have had success in doing that. I've also developed a number of resources I can send them with to speak to that doctor so that it is a little bit explained to that doctor what their role is, that they face no liability, what is going to happen, explaining to them that we don't want them to comment on anything of which they have no knowledge. Okay, we only want them to comment on what they can comment, and that's what they know. There's a number of clinics throughout Ontario that advertise that they fulfill MTO forms. Again, they will not comment on anything of which they have no knowledge. A lot of times they will write on the form. Everything I'm telling you, I got directly from the appellant himself. From themselves. They walked in, they told me that they needed this form filled out. I do have limited access to their medical history. We did talk about any symptoms or lack thereof that they may have of the reported condition. Mostly the information came directly from them. I've seen that written right on the forms and been successful in having their license reinstated. Okay, because something like, if that emergency room doctor though, and that's your only option, not emergency room, but clinic doctor is your only option. They could be persuaded if you were able to requisition, say, blood or urine analysis. If the issue is substance abuse disorder involving alcohol, well, a certain amount of blood and urine analysis done throughout over a span of time, say 2-3 weeks, the blood and urine does actually rapidly change if there are changes made in a person's habit. A doctor that knows what to look for would be able to see the differences in the blood analysis of someone who drinks every day and someone who hasn't drank for 3 months. Okay, that's going to be evident. And perhaps that allows them to competently sign off and say that I can say that in my opinion, this person is clinically stable. If not, even if they still, no one will fill out those forms, you can submit the urine and blood analysis directly to the registrar, directly to the MTO. They don't ask for that. They used to. They used to ask for a blood and service and urine analysis on these actual forms. I think quite appropriately they stopped doing that because that is a bit of an invasion of someone's. That is a bit of an offense, I think, against someone to ask them to provide that. But if they do it voluntarily, the MTO will take that to account. Their own medical review department is populated by doctors as well. Again, they know what they're looking at. And sometimes we've been successful in having a license reinstated, even though there has been no forms filled out other than the urine and blood analysis. There are some creative ways around it. For example, a nurse practitioner can fill out the forms as well. Sometimes people simply can't get to a doctor because they're too busy. If that doctor works with a nurse practitioner, shares an office, that is an option as well. They do have to be licensed and governed by the Ontario College of Physicians and Surgeons. That is one requirement. I've had people ask if I fly to my dad's home in Manitoba and see my family doctor from when I was a kid. No, that's a good idea, but it won't work. They have to be licensed by the Ontario College of Physicians and Surgeons. So I've developed a couple of sort of creative strategies to deal with that very common problem as I've dealt with different lab matters.
Thank you so much, Jamie, giving us an idea of how to overcome that little problem or bump in the road, as you would say. And thank you for joining us today. And thank you everyone else for joining us on the Legally Speaking Aitken Robertson YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't ever miss another video. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, take care. Thank you for tuning in to Legally Speaking, proudly brought to you by Aitken Robertson Criminal Defence. We represent clients facing criminal charges all over Ontario, providing you with legal support and dedicated advocacy. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more content, please like and subscribe to our channel. For more information, visit our website. We also offer free books on various types of criminal charges, which you can request on our website or by using the QR codes on your screen now. For legal assistance, call us today or visit our website to request a meeting with one of our experienced lawyers or licensed paralegals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Legally Speaking.